Charging the clicker. Before we can clicker train, we need to teach our student what the clicker means. The idea is to pair the sound with the reward many times until he starts to get the idea. Sound reward, sound reward. Does that make sense? While you charge the clicker, you might as well start training. Targeting is an easy behavior to start off with, and it's useful for training other stuff later on. Just wait for your subject to sniff the target, and then reward it. This is Loki, and he loves food. He knows that there's a treat in my hand, but he's not sure how to get to it. What I'm waiting for is for him to sniff my extended finger, and when he does, then I will click, and the treat drops from my hand. It's important to pair the reward and the sound as closely together as possible to help him get the idea. It will take him a while to catch on, so try to keep his attention and be patient. You want to make the game easy to win, or he will give up in disgust, so don't expect too much right away. Reward the slightest sniff, or any interest he takes in the target at all. The important thing to remember is that the reward mark should always be followed by something really rewarding, and that doesn't have to be just food. Anything your subject enjoys, like praise, stroking, and play, can all be part of that reward. Just don't give too much of it at once. You want to leave him wanting more. You'll know you're making progress when your subject starts looking for the target. The clicks will start coming closer and closer together as he begins to get the idea. Another useful tool is the jackpot. If you get a particularly good response, then give a good jackpot. This can be a nice way to end your session, too. It's important to keep your sessions short, no more than 5 or 10 minutes at a time, so it doesn't have a chance to become boring for either of you. Now that Loki is starting to get the game, I'm making it a little harder. He's paying attention to the target, but I'm waiting for a proper nose touch. You never want to make it too hard, though, so if you aren't getting success with this, you should go back a step. Your subject should always be confident of success. You'll also notice that I'm delivering the treat a little later than I was before. Once your subject starts to understand what the click means, you can be a little slower on the draw. That's what the click is for. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's okay at this point if you want to introduce a verbal command. Say it just before your subject does the behavior, and eventually he'll start making that connection too. Command, behavior, click, reward.